I'm coming to you guys live and direct on my way to work this morning. And I just wanted to come on and peek in and talk about, turn my rear difference around, and talk about, I think, bullying. So I am on my new job that I like, and of course it would be with a bunch of women. I kind of debated on if I wanted to get back in the hair game and deal with women, but I like doing hair. That's my passion. I do like doing hair and that good stuff. But I just don't like working with women. It's just terrible. And so a bulk of my career has been in barbering, so I've been working with nothing but men. But my lips, I don't want it to be a hard line around my lips. Oh, trying to get it to blend in. It's been around working with men, but so with men, you can't get that creative. You can just do some designs in the head, of which I don't really prefer to do. I want to curl and style some hair, and I want to see the fruits of my labor on top of somebody's head, but just going back in it, I don't regret coming back, but what I don't like about it is women actually really, so I seen a video here recently about women bullying other women, and I don't know, I probably experienced it before, but don't really remember, but I actually got to witness it a couple of days ago at my job, dealing with these women, and I'm like, wow, okay, that was bullying. Like, you gonna bully me into doing a haircut. That's what it was. It was like, you gonna bully me into, we already discussed that. We already came to a mutual agreement that I was gonna do a practice haircut on a mannequin. Well, they have these things called cut-in, so that's what we agreed for me to do, was a cut-in on a mannequin head. A cut-in is where they have their toupee, and we have to cut their toupee in on their natural real hair. If you don't get down the goddamn street, these people be stopping at these stop signs. Nobody's coming, like they waiting on hell to freeze over. Like, come on, fucking slow-moving ass motherfuckers. So, but anyway, sorry about that. They just get on my nerves with this silly driving stuff. So, about the cut-in, so that's what we have to do when we do a cut-in on a customer. So I'm looking at the head, and the head that I had, okay, it was buzz cut. Buzz cut means it was cut with the clippers, okay? So you want me to do a cut-in, and there's a certain way you do a cut-in. You want me to do a cut-in on a buzz cut. Normally, this is not how the customers are. They don't have a buzz cut to where we have to, put their unit in on. They usually have hair, So I'm looking at it and I'm cutting on it and stuff and trying to get it down short to where, I can actually really start my cut-in. And this bitch gonna say, what are you doing? Let me see what I'm like, what am I doing? You're not cutting it. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking at it, trying to figure out what to, how to start, where to go. I said, this is my first cut-in, so I'm still new, trying to figure out how y'all do this shit. I didn't say that, but I basically said that in so many words. So, and she's like, well, hurry up. And I'm like, girl, it ain't like we cutting on somebody for real, and it ain't like we don't have time. So she just call herself trying to bully me. I'm like, what? I had to let her know, honey, this is my first time doing this, so it's gonna take me a little bit of time. It's taking me a little bit of time to, figure it out and do what I need to do. And she's like, I don't even remember what she said, but I was shitty by this time because I'm like, who do you think you are? And who do you think I am talking to me like that? Like, you better ask somebody. Honey, as the little day progressed or whatever, my ancestors got to talking in my head because she's a sickly woman, and I ain't trying to rain down on nobody's parade or nothing or whatever, but my ancestors got in my head and said she already got one foot in the grave. Honey, I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing. The room was silent, quiet. And I couldn't do I just busted out laughing. Did nobody ask me what I was laughing at or anything? But, it was a little eerie, but I was like, what? What was that? That wasn't even my thought. That was not my thought. Where did it come from? But I was like, they said she already got one foot in the grave. Yeah, so it would be your best bet to treat people right. You don't bully people. You don't bully people. That's that. I don't care what kind of setting we're in. You don't bully people. Kids, grown folks, aliens. I don't give a what it is. That's mean-spirited. Trying to bully somebody into doing something. And where did that spirit even come from? Me and this girl have been getting along, doing well, for the moment, just, because I'm trying to learn and get through it with her, because she does act a little weird sometimes, so I just miss a whole lot of stuff, honey. If you didn't know, Leos is the queens and kings of ignoring some shit. You know what I'm saying? I can ignore the hell out of some shit. If you're not talking directly to me and you ain't called my name, baby, you won't get heard. These ears will fall deaf. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I'm like, you don't treat people like that. You don't do people like that. So I wanted to talk about this because I'm like, my daughter, nobody's really bullied her like ongoing yet. She did have a couple of girls at one point in time, and thank God she was saved by the bell, because the bell rung when the little heifers try to come and confront her about some stuff. So, but if I teach my daughter not to put up with it, you think I'm gonna put up with it? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I know how to call a spade a spade. I know how to call a thing, and it was bullying, because there was no need for her to be, well, you need to do it then. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And everybody was in the room, but they heard me, and she heard me too. I said, that's not how I work. I have a method to my madness. And most people don't understand it, and a lot of people don't like it, is what I told the bitch. So, I don't know what you expect going on up there in your damn head, but this ain't that, okay? This ain't that. You can't do that with this. So you might want to carry that on somewhere else. And then come around, today she's supposed to be there, but they had said yesterday that she might not be here today because she's so-called sick. I don't wish for nobody to be sick. I don't wish bad on nobody, but you can't just treat people any old kind of way, because that whole little situation put a nasty taste in my mouth after that, so after that I just felt like, okay, so I see how you roll. This ain't somebody I would even want to be in my little circle of friends or people that I associate with heavily. So we're gonna strictly keep this on a business professional. Ain't no more laughing, kiki, and ha-ha, and whatever. It was always on a business professional level, yeah. But, you know, we still were having a good time as she's teaching me, and I'm learning, you know, so, which is, it's okay. But now, you can't get none of that from me. You're gonna get this straight face. Because I don't have time for that catty mess. It's cattiness. It's cattiness mixed with bullying, mixed with cattiness, and I don't do that because I'm a straight shooter. I'll shoot straight for you with the mess, and I'll address it as such. I don't do cattiness, is what I tell the MF. I don't do cattiness, and I don't do bullying. Okay? Whether they think that's what it is or not, I'm going to let you know that's what it feels like for me. That's what it is, and I'm addressing it right now. We're not going to move forward like this. Okay? So, I just, you know, said all this to say, don't be mean to people. Don't be catty with people. Don't bully others. You know, that you should be a little more humble, a little more at peace with people, you know, a little more open-minded with people, and have some patience. Like, no, I've never always had patience, and I'm learning patience with others. I don't completely have it. No, I can't sit here and say, yes, I'm totally patient with others, because I'm not, but I'm working on it. And I know that's something that needs to be worked on within myself. So yeah, I'm working on that, you know. So, and I feel like other people should take the time out to think about that too, because we live in this big, beautiful world of people with differences. Everybody is different. There is no one way to do things. You'll probably hear me say this a million times on a lot of my videos. There's no one way to do life. There's no one way to do one thing. Why do we think we got a million brands of toilet paper to choose from in the damn store? Why do we have a million bottles of ketchup to choose from in the world? Because there's not just one brand that's the best brand for everybody. So that's how we ought to look at each other as individuals. Nobody has the golden way of doing life. Nobody has the one set golden way to do life. And if you don't do it that one way, you're going to hell, or you're not doing it right. That's silly to me. Like, we live in a big old colorful world with different cultures, different people who believe different stuff, who go about life in different ways that work for them. And that's all that should matter. You know, that's all that should matter. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that a little bit before I got to work, on my drive to work. Give me something to do here. Ooh, the sun is bright. The sun is shining on the Leo. Oh, ain't that beautiful? I'm crazy. But I'm going to stop here so I can make my way on up this road so I can get to work. And I will see you guys and talk to you guys later. Okay? Toodles.